Okay, so if you thought the Will and Jada drama was over, honey, you have no idea what's been cooking behind the scenes.
And Will is coming out with a big smile on his face, like he's not worried about nothing because he knows that all of this stuff is going to disappear. Pure survival. Ain't no way that I'm going to be smiling, I'm going to be laughing if I know that all of this stuff is out there. The only way I'm going to be smiling like this is if I know that I'm going to be able to silence these people, that these people is not going to be able to get their word out. We have different ways to silence people. And look at the people that's surrounding Will. These are some big time
Because this story just took a turn that nobody saw coming. And once you hear all of it, you are not going to sleep tonight. There are serious allegations circulating right now, claiming that Jada and Will Smith are deeply connected to a Hollywood network that is allegedly being exposed. And the person reportedly at the center of all of this tea, a man named Bilal, their former assistant. Now, mind you, this isn't just some random person venting on social media.
The Epstein files reveal the largest genocide in human history, and it is being hidden from your eyes. 8 million children go missing every single year. Look at all these people with black eyes. Politicians, your famous actors, the Pope, high-level people. They all participate.
Bilal is reportedly in an active lawsuit against Jada, and the claims in that lawsuit are absolutely wild. According to the lawsuit, Jada allegedly threatened his life. Not just gave him a cold look, allegedly threatened his life. And here's where it gets crazy. Shortly after filing that lawsuit, Bilal was allegedly involved in a car accident in Colombia. Why was he there? Because he reportedly feared for his safety. Let that sink in. The Epstein files have recently been released, and the public is now far more aware of alleged Hollywood misconduct.
Found out that Dr. Mark Landon, the head of the OBGYN department at Ohio State Medical University, has been receiving payments from Jeffrey Epstein for years. And you automatically know what he was doing for Epstein. He was delivering babies that nobody wanted. He was getting rid of babies, and he's treating STIs.
Bilal reportedly believes now is the moment people will actually listen. So he came back and gave more interviews. And the reaction online? People are saying this feels different this time. According to his lawsuit, the incident allegedly took place September 25th, 2021, at Will's birthday party at the Regency Calabasas Common.
For the guy who asked Epstein where the torture videos are, well, they just found him. His name is Ahmed bin Sayem, and he is the chief executive officer of Dubai.
Now get this. Bilal claims Jada confronted him with an entourage of around 7 people, allegedly told him to stop talking about her, and threatened he would, quote, end up missing or catch a bullet. She then allegedly demanded he sign an NDA on the spot. These are Bilal's claims, but the specificity, the date, the location, the number of people, that's the kind of detail that makes people pay attention. Bilal then appeared on Tasha K's platform and allegedly claimed he walked in on Will Smith in a compromising situation with a man named Dwayne Martin. Jada allegedly accused Bilal of defamation and, guess what, extortion too.
Open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. It was murder there.
But Bilal did not fold. He doubled down, returned for more interviews, and allegedly warned Jada that if she didn't file a defamation lawsuit, he would expose even more. Allegedly, she never filed. So Bilal released part 3, and the internet lost its mind. Why stay quiet if the claims are false? Bilal also reportedly accused Will and Jada of running a mentorship network, allegedly used to exploit young rappers and actors. He specifically named Brycer Gray from Empire.
They said Jay-Z was my dad. They said this situation.
Claiming Brycer was brought into this network, allegedly linked to both Will and Diddy, and that it allegedly contributed to his very public personal spiral.
He's with my man Charlie Mack, so Charlie was with me every step of the way. First out the limo, so Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. and all he has to do is add discipline.
And then Bilal claimed Brysher broke down in Chicago, allegedly disclosing abuse. Jada allegedly possesses tapes. Tyrese's name was also allegedly pulled in.
What's going on? I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know I'm telling the absolute truth.
These are serious claims from one person in a legal battle, but the volume of names involved is something people cannot ignore. Jaguar Wright made eerily similar allegations separately, claiming a neighbor called police.
Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mill, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Him collectively, including Will Smith. Let's not leave him out. Why your son hates you? Why does your son hate you? What did you do to him?
That Brysher and Meek Mill were allegedly seen running from Will's house, and that tapes exist. She also allegedly suggested Will harmed Jaden, potentially explaining why Jaden left home young, and described an alleged tape involving Justin Bieber, Will, Jaden, Diddy, and Brysher. Multiple voices.
Trying to slay him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present, that tape exists.
Okay.
I really hope none of that baby oil was used on those kids. That would just be in bad taste. Baby oil on babies.
You can't say that the flavor camp was sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. You just come on. Come on.
Starting to sound that way, ain't it?
No.
All that talent, and she let Charlie tune that boy up on, knowing that he was bipolar and had ADHD. What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a Philly whore.
Similar stories. People are saying that overlap is hard to dismiss. After his final interviews, Bilal traveled to Colombia to lay low and allegedly ended up in a serious car accident, reportedly in a coma, battling pneumonia. The timing? People are saying it is far too convenient.
But it doesn't sound like that he believes it was that. You know what I mean? Like he said, after the car accident, the most serious car accident, and the car flipped 6 times, he wakes up in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, buck naked, in a gown, buck ass naked, you know what I mean? And when he finally woke up, and it could have been weeks later, that they told him, you know what I mean, at least a week and a half later, it had to be, but they told him that he had pneumonia. So, and he said he don't believe none of this, you know? And I'm like, man, this is just...
And Will's alleged reaction to all of this? A so-called creepy smile, like someone who isn't worried at all. There are also claims that Will and Jada have allegedly purchased property overseas. Speculation suggesting they may relocate if the pressure keeps building. And comment sections are exploding with talk of handlers and deleters, people who allegedly make problems disappear. So tell me, do you think Jada and Will actually face consequences? Is the silence strategic? And what do you make of the Colombia incident? Get into the comments right now and go watch our next video, because trust me, it is even messier than this one.